Supposed to be like vintage Barbie. I really wanted it to feel like how the old Barbies looked. It was like, it was so goofy to type in Billie Eilish iconic outfits. It was such a weird thing to type, but it was hard though because there's so many that we could have put in, but we could only do like a certain amount. Knew we wanted some of them as like the main looks on the hangers and then some to be loose. There's like 18 of them. We got the tiny little blue shirt, classic. We've got tiny miniature Gucci tracksuit that I wore in one of my first, I guess it was maybe my second music video I ever did for a song called Bored. And I wore this and it was the coolest thing I'd ever worn and the most expensive thing I had ever worn in my life at the time. There you are. We've got very tiny Dapper Dan look from SNL 2019. It was a good time. It was very cute. This is a little set that I used to sell and I used to wear all the time. I wore it on the Salt Flats in Salt Lake City a lot. Took some photos. This teeny tiny balaclava. This never existed in real life, but it was what a little animated version of me wore in the music video. Well, one of the videos for You Should See Me in a Crown that I made with Takashi Murakami. So it's actually the first time I've seen it in real life, which is very sweet. This was like, I basically wore a variation of this like 30 times when I had green hair. Freak City, baby. My favorite time in my life. And I wore this all the time. Variations, but basically this. Teeny tiny bandana. Very small. That I also used to wear with these looks. This one doesn't get to be seen too much in the video, but it's amazing. This is my AMA's 2019 look with the little it's a good vibe. Classic bad guy outfit. We've got When the Party's Over with a teeny tiny Bloche necklace. There was an even smaller one, but you couldn't even see it. There we go. Got all the black goo coming out. This New Future London one I didn't wear for like anything really specific. I just wore it all the fucking time. So many times. And it's so cute. I wore it for a bunch of shows and a premiere and a this and a that. And we've got my first Oscars that I ever went to. Incredible fit. One of my best. And look at this. I mean, god damn. Chanel 2020, right before some virus took over the world. And then we got Lovely, which is very sweet. Different time, man. I used to love those chains. And then this one's absolutely incredible. Grammys. You know it. Tiny little mask. I used to wear these with every fit. Anyway. Okay, wait. Some last little shirts. This is a tiny little Takashi Murakami shirt that I used to wear a lot. And I posted a couple photos in. So cute. Actually, right here. We got a teeny tiny early Don't Smile at Me cop. Boom. It was a good vibe. Tiny little Bloche. My dad rocks this shirt, the real size. All the time. And then tiny bellyache. It's my first music video. And I was just a baby of 14 or something. Right? Sheesh. And this was just a raincoat and rain overalls that I think I found in my parents' attic and they just had like logos and branding everywhere, and I didn't have money to, you know, I didn't have a budget to like have a logo anywhere. So my mom and me and my dad, I think, if I remember correctly, I was 14, put black duct tape as X's over them. Like, this is one of the first shirts I ever made. I designed it on Photoshop. This is the one I was talking about. Tiny little red blush. Don't smile at me in red at the bottom. Red and yellow were the colors that I was always rocking. And then while we're waiting for a tiny little plastic bag, we got little shoes. So these go with the board. Look, I remember that day. I was very excited about those shoes. We've got teeny tiny, weeny, whiny little Burberry shoes. Very small. And these go with the AMA look. Dink. And then we got, oh, this is incredible. These are shoes that I designed. And I wore these on the salt flats with this in those photos that I posted years ago. And I know these. These are the tiny mini Billie Eilish Jordans. That's right. Very small. Oh my God. Teeny tiny beanie. You can put that here. We've got little tiny socks. This one is heartbreaking to me. This is a little mini version of the choker that I used to wear all the time, and specifically in the Vanity Fair Year 2 video, where life was special. Okay, here we go. Ready? Come on. Come on. It's so small. La, 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 la. Boom. Now, I just think the detail in these are just incredible, so I'm doing them. Ready? Tiny Gucci, no, jeweled shoes, specifically worn with pink. Look at me, look. Oh God. So, there we are. I used to float, now